Alright, so you can do a lot of different exercises here. You can do them on the ground, or you can use a yellow strap to help you on out here. Basically what I'm going to do is just run through the different exercises here for you. Start them off here, maybe an extended plank. The way we start this off here is on the toes here. I have them extend the thigh, lock that in, squeeze the butt, and press through the ground. Okay? From here, have them lift one leg off the ground, lightly, out to the side. Be another progression here. Okay? You can also do these in the push-up position. Okay? You can transition from here and up, or coming back up into that push-up position again, out to the side. Boom, boom. You also have the freedom in this position right here to touch the opposite shoulder. So in position here, boom, 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 and touching, coming back around. While you're in the push-up position again, I can bring my feet together, have my hands separated nice and wide, touch hand to hand, holding that plank position, or you can reverse that, switch it up, go hands together, feet spread apart, and have them go side to side. Okay. All the ones I just did, you can do the same thing, make it a little bit harder, a little extra challenge by throwing the band either around their ankles or their hands. Adds a little bit more difficulty in there. So getting in that push-up position, I might have them do a set just out to the side, maybe 3 per side. Right here I'm feeling a little bit more strain through the abdominals. As we get through there, I might have them go kick, kick, touch, touch, to kind of cycle on through there. They can go ahead and do that. Push-up position is great. So not only can you work all around like we just did, you can also isolate the obliques a little bit. So having the hands nice and spread apart. My new favorite one that I like to give people here is I'll have them bring one leg forward. You can start them off here, holding this position. They're in a tripod position here. This gets a little bit tough, just holding it here. Have them switch, toes up. Or when they start getting a little bit better, have them open up to the side, turning the hips. This really isolates the obliques a little bit. And really gets you going through there. So that one really hits the obliques on the sides. Some side plank progressions you can do. I always make sure that the elbow is directly underneath the shoulder. They can go palm on the ground or thumb up. The feet are going to be separated here. I like to stack them. If they're kind of weak, you can start them off in a split stance like that, but gradually build them up to here. I always tell people to start off by using their free hand to help them up into the position. Stage 1 would be knees together, and they come on up from knees if they're having a little difficulty there. Again, elbow underneath the shoulder, hand on the hip. This would be a little bit of extra support here, make it a little bit easier. This would be the next progression up. You want to make sure that they're not too high. Their head is in a nice level position. They're able to talk to you, breathing in deep through the abdominals here. Next level up would be hand up in the sky, waving at you. Okay? You can also have them open up one leg in this position. This gets a little bit tougher, puts a little bit more strain through the shoulder because you have less base of support. Flipping off to the other side, you get tired. Coming off here, now so you stage 2, coming off onto the toes. Again, using that free hand, making sure the elbow's right underneath the shoulders, pushing on up into position. Good. So now they're a straight line. You're not looking for them to be too high. As you can see, I'm arching a little bit. Make sure they're in line from the head, neck, shoulders all the way down. Okay. Again, up here. Nice wave in the front. You can throw a nice 5-pound dumbbell right here. Have them hold that position. and have them work on their back muscles as well, back of the shoulders. Okay, that's also a nice hard one. You can also, while in this position, their free hand up top, you can tap their hand, you physically tapping their hand nice and hard, making them hold that position nice and strong, adds a little bit more complication through there. Also, while in this position, you can either have them bring their hand right back down, have them kick their leg out to the side, like that. Again, it's a lot more strain through the hip and the abdominals and the knee. Only use this with probably some more athletic people. That's also one you can do. What else? Plank to push-ups, how you have been doing. Okay. I like doing what's called building bridges. So I'll start out from a plank position. Okay. Feet together, coming on up. I'll have them push on up. Okay. From this position right here, you can see that my feet are together. My hands are separated. I'm going to separate my leg, bring the hand together, bring it together again. So I basically, almost like a two-step, moved over a space. So separate, together, separate, together. Have them drop right back down into that plank, making sure their glutes are engaged, butt's tight, pushing right back up, moving over a little bit, and right back down, pushing up, moving over a spot, and coming right back down, making sure the glutes are engaged, the thighs are extended. You can do that. A lot of those exercises, if you have a TRX, you can just drop their toes in. A TRX just adds a little bit more of an unstable surface, makes all those exercises a little bit harder. You have a little bit more freedom to move there, but at the same time, you want to be careful that they're keeping the glutes engaged, they're not arching the low back. If at any point through any of those exercises, people feel like a pinch in the low back, any pain in there, regress them, and then start them off with something that would be more appropriate for them. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions.